gym for leg day. First, stretches and abs every time. Stretching and abs. And then on to legs. Now, the first leg workout for today is a leg press. We're going to do a set of 10, 8, 6, and 4. We're going to start out light, and by the time we get to that 4 set, we are going to try to max out and just do as many as we can. If we could do more than 4, that's perfect, because your legs can take a lot of abuse, and we're going to go ahead and try to lift heavy. Our second workout is another leg press, but this one is for the hamstrings. If you notice, I put my feet up higher. The higher you put your feet, the more your hamstrings will work. So this one, we're going to do 4 sets of 10, and we're going to keep the weight a little bit light on this one, because your hamstrings are a smaller muscle group, and you don't need to go ham right off the bat with your hamstrings. And you're actually going to superset those hamstring leg presses with a leg curl. Go ahead, start out light with this. Keep the same reps, the same sets. Again, start out as light as you can. And with this one, it's okay to start going a little bit heavier, since you are supersetting with another hamstring leg workout. Now your third set is going to be a calf raise. With this, just go down and up, one fluid motion, no bouncing, keep your body straight. And with this, you can go ahead, start out light, add the weight, and we are going to do 6 sets of 10 with these. And on to the squats. Go ahead and keep your weight within your range. Make sure your form is good. You want to keep that bar going straight down in a line, as if you were drawing a line right there on the screen. Go down to a 90-degree angle with your knees, back up in one fluid motion, and re-rack it safely. This next one is actually sort of an awkward one. It's a hip thrust. And I don't normally do these. This is actually my second time doing this, and I might substitute it for a different one, because it does put a lot of pressure on your back, and if you don't have the bench supported, it's going to start sliding around. But this is a workout specifically for your glutes, so when you go down and come up, you need to squeeze your glutes as hard as you can. You're kidding me. Deadlifts on leg day? No, that's actually perfect, because your legs are nice and stretched out, hamstrings are ready to go. If you try to do these on back day, you might pull something in your hamstring. It might be uncomfortable. So it's perfect to end leg day with deadlifts. And proper form is a must here. If you do not know how to do deadlifts, I urge you to figure out how to do them properly before you do them. Other than that, it is a great back workout. And there we have it, everybody. Leg day is in the books. If you have any questions or comments about any of the exercises, maybe how to do them, maybe I can make separate videos if you guys are wondering how to do a certain movement. But, I mean, it's not much I can say about leg day, guys. Your legs can take a lot of abuse when it comes to leg day. It's okay to max out every time you do leg day, in my opinion, because your legs can handle it. Your legs carry around the weight of your body all day, every little movement you do, upstairs, downstairs, everything. Your legs can take it. Just be very careful with your lower back. I know it sounds a little weird. Your lower back, what does that have to do with legs? Well, just like the leg press machine, if you go down and get that real good stretch in your legs, and you start to go back up, if your lower back comes off of that pad, you need to stop and maybe lower the weight, or not go down so far, because if your lower back comes off of that pad, you're putting unwanted stress on your lower back, and you can actually hurt your lower back to the point where you're going to need to take a break, maybe from squats or from leg presses. Now the squats is the same thing. You put that bar right here, and when you go down, you want that bar to stay straight as if you were drawing a line. right on the camera. You want that bar to stay in the line. If it starts going like this or like this, that means you're either leaning backwards or you're leaning forwards, and you're going to be putting a lot of unwanted pressure again on that lower back. Now, everything else is, I mean, there's a lot to it, guys. But yeah, pretty much, it's a real solid workout. With the glutes, there's a lot of different exercises for the glutes. I wanted to try the hip thrust, and it is an awkward movement. Not because it's just a hip thrust, but because where you have to rest the bar, and if your bench isn't supported properly at the bottom, it's going to start sliding around. But I mean, other than that, there's millions of different exercises you can do for any body part. Maybe not millions, but there's more than one way to hit a muscle. So, like I said, questions, comments, anything. If you have maybe some tips, maybe you have a killer glute workout and you just can't hold it in. You want to share it with me. You want to share it with everybody. Go ahead, put it down below. And as always, subscribe, like, hit that bell button. And I'll see you next time.